Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. So in a previous video I showed you guys what water cooling is. Well, in today's video I'm going to be showing you exactly how to water cool your PC. So let's get right into it. Alright, this video is not sponsored in any way, but I'm going to be using EK's products today just to show you guys and explain to you how everything or how it works, and yeah, just a few tips and tricks I'm going to be sharing with you. Yeah, this is not sponsored anyway. I'm just using it because this is what I have and this is what I'm using in my build. So that brings me to my first point. When you water cool, I would recommend sticking with the same brand. So in my case, I went with EK just because that is what I could actually get here in South Africa. And that is the brand I trust, and actually I love the look of their classic kit. So I've got the classic RGB P240 kit right here. And yeah, I just love the look of their classic lineup of projects, all the blocks and all the fittings and stuff. I really like that particular lineup of them. They have other lines as well, like their Quantum lineup, which is much newer. And yeah, I just prefer this look, and yeah, that's the one I got. Alright, my second point is actually to go watch reviews on YouTube or elsewhere about the products you want to buy. So in my case, I actually went and just watched a few reviews on these kits, like what does they include and how they are, and is it easy to use, and will it fit in my case. That's actually another big point, is will it fit in your case, because it doesn't help you buy all of these water cooling kits and then you install the blocks, and then once you want to fit it all inside of your case, you realize, well, oh, my case cannot really take a radiator, or there is no space for the radiator and pump. Okay, and so the fourth thing I want to share with you is your coolant. Now, there are lots of different types of coolant out there. You get different colors, you get different types. So there's a whole bunch. I'm not going to name every single one of them because I don't even know every single one of them. But just something to remember is just the way I'm using it. I'm just using plain distilled water with some antimicrobial and anti-corrosion solvents. It actually comes included with this kit if you buy it from EK. I'm going to leave a link to the EK's website down below in the description, so if you want to go check it out, you're welcome to do so. So let's actually look what is inside one of these kits. So I'm going to be opening it up and showing you exactly what's inside. Alright, to open the box is actually quite simple. So it's basically just a sleeve around the box. So you just pull it off like this, put that aside, and then you just open the box by putting these tabs and opening it like so. And then there's another. Right, so first off, you get your fans. Now the fans aren't actually inside here. I already took that out. It's inside of my PC right now. But you get your number of fans that you need. So if you get the kit like I did, the P240, then you'll get two 120mm fans. So you won't need any additional fans because they are great fans. Yeah, for radiators, I would definitely recommend going with the EK Vardar fan. So yeah, that's actually very good. And it has RGB, so that's great. Alright, the next thing right here is this is the pump res combo. So this is actually a reservoir with a integrated pump below it as well, and it comes with the mounting hardware, so you can mount that to a 120mm radiator bracket or to any other place inside of your case that has the correct screw holes, just to put the screws through. And here is the bracket for the pump. So this is just a, I hope you can see right there, so it's just like this cross, or I think they call it the spider. Yeah, this is the EK Uniholder DDC spider bracket. This is the 120mm one, but you also do get from their website, you can get a 140mm one if you just want to mount it on a 140mm fan spacing holes. Alright, then next you have your CPU water block. And this is both, they include the brackets for both Intel and AMD for the latest sockets. So I think it's AM3 and AM4, and then all of the Intel brackets. I'm not going to name all of them, there's a lot. But yeah, you get all of those in here as well. You have the radiator. Now, this is actually a 360 radiator. I purchased this separately from the kit. So yeah, that's just the box I'm showing you here. And then you get your coolant concentrate. So this is the concentrate I was talking about previously in the video. So this actually has antimicrobial and anti-corrosion properties in it. So you actually mix this So this is 100 mils, and you mix this with 900 milliliters of distilled water, and then you get a liter of your fluid basically, and that fluid will be more than enough for your loop. I actually have, I think, less than I definitely have less than a liter inside of my loop, and now I have two radiators. I even added a GPU block and I have a CPU block, so definitely a 1 liter will be more than enough for you. Alright, some other things that is also inside of the box that I can't really show you now because it's inside of my build is that you get all the tubing that you need. You get 3 meters of tubing and the correct fittings to go with it. And yeah, you do get enough fittings for the CPU block, the radiator and your pump raise combo. So you won't need to buy any additional fittings, except if you want to maybe add like a drain port at the bottom or a fill port at the top, then you would definitely need to buy some separate fittings for that, or some angles. But I think in the kits that they are selling right now, they actually do include, I think, two 90-degree brackets. Please don't quote me on that. It'll surely on the EK website, it'll link down below, or it'll show down below in the description. It'll tell you exactly what is inside the kit. Alright, then further things that are also inside the kit is you do get the RGB splitter, so you can link up all the RGB components just to one single header. And this is a 12 volt RGB, so no, it's non-addressable. It's just they are all the same color, but yeah, it doesn't really bother me. It still looks really great. Alright, and then last but not least, you also get the manual, and in this manual, it's actually a very good manual. It has colors inside and good description. It's clear lettering, like this is a quality manual. And in here, if you want to change, for instance, your CPU block, if you want to change it from an Intel to an AMD or vice versa, then there are steps in here exactly how to do that, which screws to undo, how to do them, how to screw them in again. You also get a very detailed layout of how to configure a loop, like where to put your radiator, how your tube runs should go. And yeah, overall it's a very good manual, and yeah, this is actually a quality manual. If it's your first time water cooling, I would definitely recommend using an EK kit like this, like the one I just showed you, as compared to where you have to select each of your components individually. Now there is other brands as well which you can use. I know there's AlphaCool, Bitspower and all of them, but I'm using EK because yeah, I trust EK. I've never had a problem with them. So it's almost been it's more than a year now, I think a year and a half, that I've been water cooling my PC, and I've never had a leak or never any problems with the product. It's been great so far. Alright, and the other thing is the EK, this kit is actually expandable. So the kit basically is just all the components put together in one bundle for you, and I think it's about the same. It's the same price as going and selecting all the different parts, but with this, yeah, you get everything. You can't miss. There's not one thing that you'll miss or forget to buy, and it's expandable. So what I actually did is I bought a bigger reservoir. So this is a EK Res X3250. So this is a 250 millimeters long reservoir, and this was actually compatible with my pump res combo. So I literally just used the cylinder and installed that onto my pump, onto the pump housing, and now I have a much taller pump raise combo because I just love the look of the taller reservoir. Because in my case it just looks a lot better, because the one that comes included with the kit is just a 140mm one, so that's about, yeah, just this long. But then this one is much taller. It's about, yeah, this tall compared to the box, and it just fills up a little bit more space in my computer, and I really love the look of taller reservoirs. Then the second thing I added was actually a GPU water block. Now I actually did a video on how I installed that, if you want to go check that out above. And this was also, yeah, I just bought this block and I installed on my graphics card with two fittings, and I connected it with tubes, and I just filled the loop again and off I went. It was actually very simple. And in here is also this manual and everything. I cover that in the video, so you can go check that out. One thing to look out for is what type of metal the block or the fitting or the radiator is made out of. So on EK's website, they actually have a very nice symbol that they put right at the products, and I'll put something on to show you that. So it's either aluminium or aluminum, depending on where you're from in the world, or it is copper. Now I would not recommend mixing the two, because then you will get corrosion. Like, I'm not even like guessing about it, it will definitely happen. If you mix copper and aluminum, it will definitely corrode. The metals will start corroding, and you'll get some nasty gunk in your fluid, and that'll just block all the microfins on your blocks, and you'll really have a bad time. And especially if you spend this kind of money on buying these products. Now this is quality products, so I don't mind spending the money on it, but if you spend that kind of money, then you don't want to be like literally wasting it away by mixing metals. So what I definitely would recommend is just checking, is everything the same. In like this kit I showed you, you don't have to worry. Either the complete kit will be aluminum, or the whole kit will be copper. You don't have to worry about there being different metals in one kit, so you're safe on that side. But definitely, if you're one of those guys who are more experienced and just want to buy different, like just you buy your own CPU block and water block, and you just choose, or radiator, you choose all of your own stuff, just really make sure that everything is either copper or aluminum, depending on the way you want to go. Now, with that covered, you can also mix different water cooling brands together. So let's say you have an EK CPU and GPU block, but you like the way that the Singularity's reservoir looks, then you can mix that as long as they are both copper. Now, with pumps and reservoirs, there's not really metals in there, it's only plastic, so with the reservoir it doesn't actually matter. But let's say you like the look of a bits power radiator or the bits power fittings, so if those are also copper or like nickel plated or something, then you can use that with your EK. And if you have an alpha cool radiator and that's also a copper radiator, then you can use that with your blocks as well. And that's really the only thing you should look out for, is it the same metal, and yeah, then you can use it in the same build, and I can guarantee you won't have any problems, or well, not really big problems maybe. Over time, let's say like in 5 to 10 years, you will get slight corrosion, but yeah, you can't really, no one can really prevent that. I would just recommend using the coolant with the antimicrobial and anti-corrosion properties in it. I would recommend using this. Now you'll also get this in different colors, so you can go check that out on the EK website. Alright, in the future I'm definitely going to be doing a video on where I tear down my water cooling build, and I show you exactly how the blocks look, and yeah, just how my loop is set up. So I'll do a whole tear down video, and then also another video where I'll probably just build it up again and show you exactly how I do all my water cooling. So subscribe and hit the bell icon to stay tuned for that. And also, yeah, like the video if you like this video, and leave a comment below on what's your thoughts about water cooling and which brand you prefer. So definitely leave that down below. And that's all for today, guys. So I hope to see you in the next one. Remember to like, subscribe and comment and hit the bell icon. And until next time, guys, bye.